Exercise 6, Double Triangular. Assume the same parameters of Exercise 1, also consider that an expert suggests that the driver arrives in less than 60 minutes, the mode, 3 days a week. Use a double triangular distribution. 1. Place the cursor on cell B22 and click on the Define Distribution icon. Shift to the continuous tab of the palette and choose a double triangle distribution. The following window appears. This distribution has been endorsed by the AACE. The double triangular distribution should be applied for any critical item for which the single triangular implied probability of not overrunning differs from the probability assessed by the project team. Assuming that the ranges properly reflect the possible extremes of cost or profit, this will generally be the case. The way the AACE benefits this distribution is under the criticism that the triangular distribution owns. This endorsement states that, far more commonly, the double triangular distribution is the more realistic choice. The apology of this distribution continues. It must be noted that the double triangle is really two triangular distributions, one representing values which underrun the estimate and the other, values which overrun the estimate. At the estimate value the distribution is discontinuous and some software may not be able to handle a discontinuous function such as this. This is certainly not the case on at-risk, which handles double triangular distributions perfectly. On the other hand, the PERT easily overcomes the weaknesses that supposedly, the double triangular covers, of heavy probabilities assigned on the tails. A double triangular will not be able to handle well the center of the composed double distribution when sacrificing a better approach towards its tails. 2. Click on the Assign Excel Reference as Arguments button on the left-hand side of the window beneath the Parameters section in order to retrieve the following window. 3. Click on B3, B4, B5 and B23 cells to insert parameter references for the minimum, most likely, maximum, and the lower p parameters respectively. Lower p parameter corresponds to the probability weight given to those possible outcomes lower than the most likely value. 4. When done, press on the upper right-hand side corner of this small window to return to at-risks window, which will now look like this. Take a look at the built double triangular of this exercise where p equals 0.6. In other words, 60% of the time, i.e. 3 days out of every 5 working days, the commuter arrives before 60 minutes. Take a look at how this distribution looks like when an overlaid PERT is compared. Cell B22 should have the following function. Equals risk double triangle B3, B4, B5, B23.